Hello everyone, my name is Farzin Mofidi, certified hypnotherapist and head of Hypnotherapy of the Sun. Welcome to our Hypnotherapy of the Sun YouTube channel. I'm here right now today to share with you some basics of how your physical existence, or just your body, is something experienced truly through that which is experienced as tangible, visible, and graspable. So much so that your body requires the digestion of other tangible, visible, and graspable things to sustain its health and life, all for preventing the body from dying or losing complete function. And of course, those tangible, visible, and graspable things the body must consume to sustain its health and life is called in the English language as food. And as the saying goes, you are what you eat. But to better understand how you are what you eat, let's quickly break down our being from your highest level, which is being of spirit, to the lowest, which is being of body. From the top, your being, or your existence, is spiritual. Here you are something beyond body and mind. Here it's all about what you are versus who you are. Here you're nothing, and 'cause you're nothing, you're everything. That which is spiritual is omnipresent, it's everywhere and nowhere. That which is spiritual is never born, thus will never die. Everything of the spiritual always is and always will be. This is the part of you and, of course, the rest of existence that also doesn't die and thus is never born. It's just one of those things that you can say just is as it is. But to truly understand spirit as what you are, you may have to do the work to realize yourself without your ego, otherwise known as your body and mind. You have to experience yourself with your body and mind dissolved into nothingness. This may not be easy to do, which is why for centuries, mankind has tried hard to connect to what they may call in their own culture as spirit. Mankind has tried to release his or her physical and mental limitations to then allow spirit to come into their lives. Through religion, ritual, meditation, mantra, prayer, and other practices of spirit, humans have been working tirelessly to keep their connection to that which is of spirit. And unlike the body and mind, spirit doesn't need any sustenance to be itself. Like the very space around you, spirit is something that is always here and now and will forever be around no matter how many physical forms take up space. For why does something that is truly nothing and everything need anything to keep it alive? It's nothing. Spirit does not exist. And that which is of nothing, that which does not exist, is spiritual. See beyond who you are to understand what you truly are. But of course, that which is of nothing does find itself becoming all kinds of things. Like an empty cup, an infinite amount of things can be poured into it and then drunk. Which is where the body and mind, or the ego, come into play. So, descending from the heavens, spirit begins to break its omnipresent nothingness into many bodies with minds, taking on a variety of individual forces. With the mind, the center of individual creation in one's ego, any body can create and express themselves into a specific fashion by their own accord. With the body, the center of individual living in one's ego, Any mind can play and be anything they set themselves to be, in accordance, of course, with the design of the individual's body. And remember, the mind and body are something that the nothingness of spirit allows it to exist from its everlasting potential for creation. Thus, our body and mind, or ego, is technically created or born into reality. Thus, that which is born is bound to die or cease to be conscious with life. All things that are born can either die from simply exhausting the body's ability to support life, or some kind of trauma that destroys the body's fabric in a way that destroys its ability to support life. Examples are bullet to the head, ingesting poison, bleeding out, disease, or old age. To the end of one's bodily life, there are 3 sources of physical sustentation that an individual needs to ingest in order for the body to be healthy. And all 3 of these sources correspond to the 3 levels of matter, or 3 levels of physicality. That being solids, liquids, and gases. And those 3 sources of sustentation are food, water, and air, or the gas in the air called oxygen. Solids, liquids, gases, food, water, and air. All 3 of those forms of sustentation can be classified as food. As the Google definition of food will say, any nutritious substance that the people or animals eat or drink, or that plants absorb in order to maintain life and growth. This body of ours needs food. Solid food, liquid food, and gas food. Some researchers may say that the human body can survive about 40 days without food, 3 days without water, and about 5 minutes without air. This body was born and will die. It's naturally fallible. It's not perfect. Thus, it must be maintained to prevent weakness and death. Remember, the spirit that you and I are lives forever and never. It never requires any sustentation. But we don't have to fly that high into understanding our body. This physical form is down to earth for a reason, so we must ourselves also descend down to earth. We must see what this body can do, especially since it has limitations. Remember, the main ingredient for all physical forms is limitation, so it would behoove you to study the very design of your body. So, let us discover in these next videos on healthy eating and our physical form what our bodies are capable of doing and how to maintain it. Let's discover the very blueprint of the human design, from the male to the female. For once you know how the body is limited, can you then take advantage of your body and live freely in the limitlessness of life, or spirit itself? In the next videos, I will discuss what is our all-consuming material body, what is our all-consuming atomic body, who is healthy, and learning how to eat again. And if you want more to learn on what healthy eating and our physicality is all about, I suggest watching the other videos on our channel under the Your Body playlist. I'll leave a link for it right over here. Till then, please enjoy what I have so far on this channel. And please like, comment, share, and especially subscribe to our Hypnotherapy of the Sun YouTube channel to keep on learning and growing from the teachings and practices given on this channel. My name is Farzin Mofidi, certified hypnotherapist and head of Hypnotherapy of the Sun. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video.